So, you all saw me using this shotgun a lot recently, the Black Drum. In my loadouts videos, during 160 missions, storm shield defenses, everything literally. And most of you already know why. Its damage shreds everything. You can one-shot power level 250 smashers easily. Mini bosses, not a big deal. Even I went further and tested it against level 385 smashers and mini bosses during Twine Peaks Endurance, and it still wipes out everything easily. And what's funny is, all of that without a loadout. Like I used it without any loadout or a single support hero. So, with a full loadout, it will be a different story. But all of that comes with a cost, of course. I will explain everything about this weapon, how it deals that much damage, which loadout you should use, and more. But first, I want to mention something. I didn't actually discover this weapon. It was recommended to me during one of my streams. I will leave the link to his channel in the description. And once I tested it, it became my main weapon. I have been using it for a month now. I thought a lot about making this video. I'm not sure if it is actually that good, or it's just another bugged weapon. But I got a lot of questions about it, so I will cover it. And anything changed in the future, I will update you. Because there are a lot of huge changes coming to the game very soon. First, let's start with the weapon itself. What perks to use here? This is the most important one, and the key for dealing that massive explosion damage with this weapon. Reloading reduces your current health by 12.5%. On the next enemy hit, deals 29 to 132 base damage based on the percentage of your missing health in a 0.75 tile radius. So, the trick here is reloading after every single shot, to activate this perk over and over. You may think that it's not a good idea, since you shoot only once, then reload again. Don't worry, the perk explosion will wipe everything in front of you as you see in this clip. Plus we can use reload speed perks, more about that in a moment. So, shoot, reload again, and so on. But wait, every time you reload, you lose 12.5% of your current health. And that's the cost I mentioned. You will be sitting duck for the husk. Especially plasters, pitchers, and zappers. But if you are careful enough, you can avoid getting knocked a lot. You can eliminate anything around you easily before getting damaged by them. Plus it's not a bad actually, to lose your health with this perk. The lower your health is, the more damage you will deal. Like I always shoot and reload multiple times before attacking any husk for the best damage possible. And you can always use any healing trap in critical situations. Or a hero that can generate health for you, we'll explain it with the loadout. For the element, we have only two options. Fire and physical. As I explained in this video about elements, fire is the best against nature, dealing 100% damage. 67% damage against fire, and only 25% against water. But I can tell you, it doesn't matter. For nature and fire, it shreds everything. For water, even it's only 25%, still, decent enough. I know it's not the best, but still very good. So, now we know that this perk is the key. We know how it works, and how to activate it more often. For the first sight after all of that, you will want to use all the fire rate and reload speed perks on this weapon. To activate the team perk faster, hitting more targets. And it's not a bad thing actually. Like this weapon with random perks will do just fine. But I want the best damage output possible, to one-shot everything, even smashers. As you see in this clip, I'm only using one reload perk, and it's still fast. You can use double reload speed perks if you want. One reload is the sweet spot for me, and will use crits for the rest. You all know how I love crits. With 1 critical rating and 2 crit damage perks, we are sitting on 43% critical hit chance, and 320% critical hit damage. Which is really good. The weapon with its insane damage because of the perk we just mentioned, and these crit ratios, all of that makes it an insane weapon without the need for any loadout or heroes buffing it. But what if we will go with a full DPS loadout? Well, that's a different story. Let's see the best options here. I mentioned crits, right? Buckshot Raptor as commander without a doubt. 225% critical damage is huge. Let's take a quick look at the weapon. 545% critical hit damage, which is insane. And with my favorite team perk, totally rockin' out, even more critical rating and healing over time. Breakbeat Wildcat, one of the best heroes in the game, and everyone uses her with this team perk. Eliminating 10 enemies within 9 seconds grants Rockin' Riv, which increases damage by 50% and melee attack speed by 32%, decaying over 8 seconds. This 50% damage is huge. And while Rock and Riff is active, it also increases your crit rating by 160, decaying over 8 seconds, and heals for 73.75 base health. So, damage, crits, and healing. Which will help with the 12.5% health we lose every time we reload. That's why a lot of people always use this team perk. Varsity Hero. Eliminated enemies have a 7% chance to fumble a football. Footballs grant Rock and Riff when picked up, which allows you to activate the team perk more often, plus the damage bonus and the healing. Sharpnel Headhunter, for 17% shotgun damage bonus. And since we will reload a lot, Skull Ranger Ramirez or Skull Trooper Jonesy will be very good here, for 15% damage for 5 seconds after reloading. For the last slot, we have a lot of options. You can use any hero that buffs certain abilities, like Warcry for example, which allows you to deal more DPS for a short time, like while fighting the mini-boss for example. Or Ryukon, for even more explosions damage every 6 ranged weapon eliminations. Or Survivalist Jonesy, to heal yourself after elimination Husk, which is a good option if the Husk knock you out a lot. This loadout is one of the best for shotguns in general, not just the Black Drum. And as I always say, you can use any loadout you like, especially with Thin's weapon, since it's very strong by itself. Like the heroes that buff your damage based on the percentage of your missing health for example. Just pick what suits you. You can use Blast from the past team perk as well, the weapon itself already strong enough. With Izza to give you more armor. But I think you will need to heal yourself a lot to sustain high damage. For me, the damage with totally rockin' out overcomes everything else. I made this video while in a rush, so sorry if I forgot or missed something. I just started recording it right after I woke up today. The new announcement about Save the World going free dragged me in many directions. I want to finish my loadout videos that I'm working on already. I want to continue the beginner's guides in my new account, since we will get a lot of new players in the game. I already finished the beginner's guide, all Stonewood and Plankerton walkthrough plus Storm Shield defenses. And I'm working now on Canny Valley. Funny enough, I'm on my 3rd video already, but will be still uploading this video all night because of my internet. I will try to cover all the new changes coming to the game as soon as possible, and what to expect after the game becoming free. So, stay tuned for the next videos. And that's it for this one. Don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop and Epic Games Store if you want to support me, helps me a lot. As always, big thanks for all the channel members, super chat on the stream, everyone uses my creator code, and all the support, really appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you are enjoying the content, so YouTube algorithm will suggest the video for more people. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, see you in the next one.